Now, breaking news, firefighters have put out a fire that burned nearly 20 cars.
And ABC 13's Chaz Miller is at an apartment on Yorktown and Westheimer near the Galleria. Chaz, what happened out there?
So the fire's out. That's the good news. And we're at the Creole on Yorktown near the Galleria, as you just mentioned, Jeff. I'm going to get out of the way and show you what remains. So there are still crews out here. A hazmat unit just left from the Houston Fire Department, but you can see that awning there on the second floor of that parking garage, clearly charred. And at this point, we're waiting to get access to get up there to get a closer look at how many cars were impacted. According to the Houston Fire Department, it was nearly 20 cars that wound up catching fire. So let's show you video of what we were seeing out here when this fire broke out. This was video shot earlier this morning. The fire broke out around 4 o'clock. And according to a man you're about to hear from, this was all started when some sort of explosion happened in a car, and then it just led to a chain reaction from there. Now, at this point, we haven't heard of any injuries, and the fire is very much out, as we have shown you. But let's hear from the man who lives here to get a better idea of what he said happened when this fire broke out around 4 o'clock this morning.
So what happened was, I think there's a car that exploded, one car, then by the time we came out, 10 minutes later, the fire spread quickly. We didn't get to see what car was the one that got it, but we were able to move our cars quickly before the fire spread.
So good news for him. Unfortunately, others not as lucky. What HFD has said is that there were upwards of 20 cars that caught fire as a result of this. So at this point, there's arson investigators out here doing their work. We don't know how the fire was started. We're waiting to talk to somebody from the fire department. But again, this was a 2-alarm fire that broke out around 4 o'clock outside of the complex in this parking garage. You can see that charred awning behind me. Upwards of 20 cars caught fire. Some people, like that man, were lucky to get it out. Others not so lucky. And so we're going to stay out here and continue to try to get a better idea of what happened and just how many people were affected. Until then, live near the Galleria, I'm Chaz Miller, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, Chaz, thanks for that update. And it's going to be a huge mess out there for sure.
All right.